Hey y'all, it's just me, Robin, and I am participating in the quarantine tag today. I was tagged by Sheryl of IStyleMyStyle and Suzette of FabAdorable Bling with Suzette. This is the first tag that I've actually participated in. I've been tagged once or twice before, and I wasn't able to participate in a timely fashion. So I wanted to try to do this one since I was tagged by two people. And I appreciate these young ladies for thinking of me in this tag. If you hadn't visited their channels, Sheryl with IStyleMyStyle does a lot of glam and bling type home decor. She does things on a budget. She likes to thrift shop, and she makes beautiful tablescapes. And then Suzette with FabAdorable Bling with Suzette, she also does some tablescapes and DIYs and home decor as well. So with that being said, now I'm going to look at my iPad so I can read these questions and answer them appropriately about this quarantine mess that we're in. First of all, let me tell everybody, take it very seriously. This is no joke. If you don't have to go out, please don't go out except for your necessities, or if you are an essential worker. I want to give a shout out to all of the essential workers that have to work during this. If I didn't have to work, I would not be going out except for my essential things. Excuse me, I'm a nurse practitioner in a neonatal unit, and I also do specialty IV insertions on patients in nursing homes and rehab. So I take care of both ends of the spectrum that are at significant risk for this coronavirus. So I have to keep myself healthy and protected to keep them protected. So the first question is, did you prepare for the quarantine or did you wait until the last minute? Well, being that there's several people in my house all the time anyway, I pretty much am prepared as far as supplies and stuff are essential things. And the funny thing is that for the longest I didn't know what the hype was about the toilet paper, and I'm like, why are people tripping about getting toilet paper? Excuse me. So I went to Costco during the early part of all of this to get toilet paper and towel paper and other things that I generally get, not knowing that there was this all this hoopla about getting toilet paper. So I went to my local Costco. Parking lot is jam-packed, but this is nothing unusual. And I walked in the door and got my basket, and when I walked in the door, I kid you not, the line, okay, so the checkout is on the right side. There's like 10, 12 checkout lanes plus the self-service. And then to the left, as you get into the main part of the store, there's the aisle that goes past the appliances and dog food and all of that kind of stuff to the left, and then the main aisle that goes back to the deli and the meat department. That line was all the way back to the meat department, and this Costco is pretty big, all the way to the back. And then each line to check out had at least 5 or 6 people in it. I politely turned my basket around and walked back out the door. I was like, no, I am not doing this. I got some toilet paper. I got some towel paper. No, I'll wait. Like I said, I didn't know that all of this stuff was going on as far as the toilet paper. I, knew about the coronavirus and stuff like that, but I didn't know to what degree folks was trying to hoard the paper towels and the toilet paper. I'm like, it's not that important to me right now. So anyway, yeah, I was already prepared. We keep water. I live in Florida, so we keep water because of the hurricane season. And I keep paper towel and toilet paper because of all the people that live in my house. So anyway, yeah, no, I was already prepared. I already have a freezer that's got food stocked in it. And when you got a 15-year-old and grandsons that are 20 years old or better visiting all the time, you kind of have to stay stocked up. Anyway, so are you secretly happy you are home, or are you miserable and can't wait to go outside? Well, I'm outside right now. I love my backyard, especially when it's sunny like it has been for the last couple of days. I'm kind of a homebody these days. My partying days and stuff like that are far over. Um, I do miss thrifting. I'm over the withdrawal now because I was going at least every other day, if not sometimes every day. But yeah, maybe that was a clue that I needed to slow down on that also. But no, I'm not miserable. I like being at home. I have a newfound love for doing home decor, which I tried to start doing when my husband and I became empty nesters, and then that was short-lived because my youngest grandson is now living with us. And then I have a 4-year-old granddaughter also. So I don't know what made me think I could start decorating for an adult situation, but it is what it is. So yeah, I can come outside, and then my husband and my grandson and I walk the dog every afternoon down a main street. So there's very few people out there, and so we're getting our exercise in too. So who was the last person you checked on during the quarantine? I have an older aunt, my mom's oldest sister, and I called to check on her. She lives with my cousin. I called to check on her a couple of days ago. And then I called my great aunt in Kentucky. My mother's sister lives in Alabama, and then my great auntie lives in Kentucky, and I called to check on them. And they're doing well. How do you normally spend your day during the quarantine? Um, I work from home for my IV job, and then I only work 6 to 8 days a month for my job at the hospital. So I'm home a lot. I've again started doing the home decor stuff. I do some DIYs, but mainly I do a lot of tablescapes. So sometimes it takes me a couple of days to get a feel for what I want to do, and some days I can pop one in no time flat. But yeah, that's how I spend my days. I'm cooking more healthy. Just enjoying the time off and being at home. I'm good. Who are you quarantined with? I am quarantined with my grandson and my husband and my dog Taboo. You might see him running around out here. He's chasing lizards right now. My daughter works with me at the hospital as a unit clerk, PCT. And she lives by herself, so she comes over also, but she's a homebody. She doesn't go anywhere, so she comes over also, but we basically are exposed to the same thing. So, and she's my baby, so she's got to come over here. My husband works at the post office, and it's been kind of scary because a few people that he on his shift have tested positive. So, it's kind of, what do you do, Anyway, we're healthy. We're staying healthy. We're trying to keep our exercise up. We're trying to, eat good and just keep from getting anything. How have you been outside, and how many times? Again, I'm on call for the IV service, so I usually do 3 or 4 days a week, so I might be out for that, but I wear a mask everywhere I go. I take my clothes off in my garage and my shoes, and I clean my shoes before I go in the house, and then I go straight to the bathroom and take a shower or a bath. My husband does the same thing. He takes his clothes off in the garage. We have bathrobes that we keep out there, and just try to keep everybody safe. And then again, we walk every day, but it's just the three of us walking, and we walk, you know, like I said, a couple of miles, and then we come back home. How many hours per day are you sleeping? I don't sleep well, haven't slept well for many years. I have insomnia. Some of it is from going through menopause, which is the devil. I've been going through menopause for probably 15, 16 years, and if anybody had ever told me that I would be going through it this long, I would have told them they were a lie. So I don't sleep well from that, and then I just don't sleep well. So I guess I say I sleep maybe a good 3, 4, maybe 5 on a good day hours. I'd like to sleep more than that. I don't sleep during the daytime. When I work 24-hour shifts, 16 and 24-hour shifts, and so I'm on call at the hospital for emergencies only, mainly. So I'm in the hospital for that 16 or 24-hour period, and we have a call room, and I can sleep in there when I can. But that's not a sound sleep because my mind is going 24 hours, 60 miles an hour. So I have to, be alert when they call me. But anyway, I wish I could sleep more. I've actually taken medicine before in the past. It didn't work. I've done melatonin, I've done sleep tea, I've done, everything. Nothing seems to work. So I just try to deal with it, and again, try to stay healthy in the process. Number 8, what is your favorite food to snack on during the quarantine? I like grapes, so I keep a lot of grapes in the house. That's really it. I'm diabetic, so I can't do a lot of snacking. Let me rephrase that. I don't do a lot of snacking, although my anniversary was on this past Monday, and also my husband's birthday. Yeah, we got married on his birthday, and so my daughter made us dinner, and then she went to a store called Nothing Bundt Cakes, BUNDT, and got us individual little cakes, and she got me red velvet with cream cheese icing, which is my absolute favorite. I couldn't eat it all, but I did eat half of it. But they have the best little bundt cakes, and I don't deny myself anything like that. I just eat it in moderation, and then if I have it one day, I know that I can't have it another day. So, but yeah, grapes is my snack food. Number 9, what have you been watching on television? I watch HGTV religiously. I watch the Food Channel religiously. I watch the Cooking Channel religiously. Anything that has to do with home decor and things like that. I watch BET. They have a lot of good movies. You can only watch them one time on their channel. Occasionally we will have a family night and watch a movie, but mainly those are what I watch. And then number 10, how much toilet paper did you buy? I didn't buy any extra because, like I said, whenever I go to Sam's or Costco or BJ's, I buy the big, 24, 36 pack rolls, package. So I always have toilet paper. Now, what I did find is we kind of ran out of towel paper. Well, we're down to like a couple of rolls of towel paper. And I went to buy towel paper, and there was none anywhere. I couldn't even order it. And I was like, really? Okay, so I guess we just gonna have to use soap and water and rags like we used to do. And but yeah, I ended up finding some at Walgreens, of all places, and it was on sale. But other than that, yeah, I just don't. I didn't try to buy a whole lot of stuff. And then I was reading where the guy had bought like all of this stuff in Tennessee. Went in the can't remember where he, or if he went in the store and bought everything they had and then was stockpiling it and selling it for like god awful prices, and it was selling it on Amazon, and they end up cutting off his account, which I'm like, I'm so glad, because why would you do that? You know, in a crisis situation like this, like, people are just so selfish, you know, really. You can only use so much toilet paper, and you can only use so much towel paper, and yeah, I just didn't understand that. And then there was a lady that went to the local Dollar Tree and was buying up all the towel paper, had like 2 trucks, and was buying up all the towel paper, didn't think she was doing anything wrong. Anyway, that's my soapbox for today. But that was all of the questions. Excuse me. I want to thank Sheryl from IStyleMyStyle for tagging me, and to FabAdorable Bling with Suzette. Suzette and Sheryl, thank you very much for tagging me. This was kind of fun. Again, like I said, this is the first tag I've done, and I think I answered the questions okay. You guys stay safe in this. Again, be very careful. If you don't have to go out, don't. Like I said, we can exercise in our backyard. We have a pretty big backyard, and we also have a basketball goal, so my grandson can get out there and throw around. And then we walk every day, which has kind of been good, because we get to spend some quality time together. And the dog absolutely adores walking with us. So, but anyway, you guys take care, be blessed, and come back and see me. Bye.